The Kybalion is a study of the Hermetic philosophy of ancient Egypt and Greece, written by 3 initiates. The Kybalion contains the 7 Hermetic Principles, which I will cover in 7 videos. These secret doctrines, based upon world-old Hermetic teachings, help us to understand the nature of reality and the nature of self. It's important that us as light bringers understand these teachings, and not just those who would seek to control us. Hence, I give you my understanding of them.
Greetings, my dears, in love and light. I'm Nikki Sutton. The 7 Hermetic Principles, the Principle of Correspondence. As above, so below. As below, so above. The Kybalion. Now today I'm going to talk to you about the principle of correspondence, and there's 2 aspects to this, to do with the literal reality and to do with individual reality. So there are planes beyond our knowing, but when we apply the principle of correspondence to them, we are able to understand much that would be unknowable to us. So what this is saying, in my interpretation, is that the laws of reality are the same no matter what the plane of existence, no matter what dimension you're in. So as spirit, if we were to die in this lifetime and go over and be as spirit, the same sort of laws of reality would apply. For example, the law of attraction and the ability to manifest, the law of free will and oneness, things like that. It's the same laws of the universe, of all universes, of all planes of existence, of all dimensions. So we also see that as above, so below, the principle of correspondence applies on the macro as well as the micro. So things that are very large are mirrored in things that are very small and vice versa. The same laws of our reality still apply no matter what size they are. Observe these. The death of a star looks a lot like the birth of a cell. A helix nebula looks a lot like the human eye. Then there's the universe and brain cells. Formation of the universe and neurons. The Milky Way galaxy and a hurricane. And examples of the Fibonacci sequence, which is present throughout all creation on the macro and the micro. So here we see that no matter if it's a large scale or a small scale, these things resemble each other. It's because they're created in the same way, the same laws apply. So the same laws apply no matter what the plane of existence too, so not just in our 3rd density reality, but in all densities of existence, in all frequencies of matter, and they differ each by rate of vibration. So the principle of vibration, which I will do in my next video, will explain all of that. But no matter what the vibration, the same laws apply. As above, so below. No matter what, there's the same laws. The grasping of this principle gives one the means of solving many a dark paradox and hidden secret of nature. So again, with this law, if there's things that we don't quite understand, if we take what we already know and apply it to that, then often what is unknowable to us becomes known. So I've gone through how the law of correspondence helps shape the nature of our reality. But now let's talk about what it's like on an individual level. So we might say, as within, so without. So what is within us is also reflected on the outside of us. But how can that be? So your perceptions and beliefs manifest your reality. As I mentioned in my previous video, the principle of mentalism, another one of the 7 Hermetic Principles. So Your perceptions and beliefs and how you feel about things, the vibration you're holding, manifests your reality. Your reality now is exactly how you've manifested it. So it's the same as what's within you is outside of you, your reality. So the law of attraction really does correspond with the principle of correspondence. It's right there, evident to see. What's inside of you is mirrored on the world outside of you, not just how you see the world. So for example, if I see everyone in the world as being unkind to me and I have a victim mentality, then my idea of the world will be reflected in my reality. That's how I will perceive everything. I will look at the world through coloured glasses of victimhood. It will influence how I perceive the world. But in addition, where the law of attraction comes in, we literally manifest experiences for ourselves according to the vibration we're holding. What's in us corresponds to what's outside of us. The law of correspondence. Everything corresponds. So in order to change your outer world, you need to change your inner world. And that's why we heal ourselves on a spiritual path. That's why we do our inner work. Because by improving our perceptions of reality and healing all those negative emotions and traumas, no matter how mild they may be from our past, it changes our outer world. You improve your inner world, your outer world improves. And then it's like a cycle after that. Your reality gets better and better. You heal more and more, and then everything just becomes really good. So question your perceptions, those beliefs that have been given to you. The culture that you've been indoctrinated into as well greatly affects how you perceive the world and yourself and everything. Have a look at your thoughts. Why do you think that way about certain things? Are you thinking too much? What about your core beliefs? Those core beliefs like girls do this and boys do that, or people like me can achieve this, or people like me can't achieve that. Your core beliefs, which you've soaked up throughout your lifetime, will affect the world that you live in. What's inside of you corresponds to what's outside of you. So just to sum up, the principle of correspondence says as above, so below, so above, and the same thing as within, so without. That's another thing that we can add. And this applies to our literal reality. The laws of creation are the same no matter the plane of existence, and on the macro, the very big, and the very small, the micro. I mean, think about a solar system and how planets move around the sun. And then think about what an atom looks like. It's very similar. So the same things apply. And then also applies to our individual reality. What's within us is reflected on the outside. All corresponds. Change your inner world and it changes your outer world. So I hope that's helped with your understanding of the law of correspondence today. The 7 Hermetic Principles are great for understanding the nature of reality and the nature of self and helping you on your spiritual path. So please leave me and others a comment on what you think about this.
Support this Spiritual Awakening YouTube channel on Patreon and receive weekly bonus videos. You can also choose to receive spiritual guidance via email or spiritual sessions.
And don't forget to click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to receive regular spiritual inspiration on your journey through life. Like and share also, because we're raising the mass vibration together. So go now in love and peace.